Hi there, I'm Coach Kenneth.
And I'm Coach Victoria.
And in this video, we're going to be talking to you about the big mistake after a breakup that's going to lead to pushing them away.
Listen up to this one.
Yeah, unfortunately, so many of us do the exact opposite of what we need to do in a breakup. Our instincts are to try and change their mind, beg, plead, and get them to repair the situation, which makes sense as a human being. Biologically, we want to stay close to our loved ones, and our partner is one of our closest loved ones.
Mm-hmm. Right. And we panic. We panic when we're away from the people that we care about and the people that make us safe.
Yep.
So it makes sense. Sometimes our knee-jerk reactions aren't the best when we look back at it.
Yeah. So when you're in this situation, you're getting this overwhelming urge to tell your ex everything. Mm-hmm. We feel like we have to solidify it. I have to let them know how I feel, how much you love them, how much they meant to you. You want to send them a long text message and a lot of times the handwritten letter.
Yep. And we just see it as a cathartic place to lay out all of our emotions. Yep. And when we hand it to them, we're like, okay, the feelings are leaving my chest and now they're in your hands. And it can feel really empowering, but we want you to remember that you are now writing out and kind of pushing all of your emotions onto them, right?
Yeah.
And so we do encourage processing through writing, but we wouldn't encourage you to send that letter out to your ex. We know that you have a lot of feelings as you're going through this. Once the breakup happened, they are no longer your comfort person. They no longer can carry you through this because they're saying, hey, our relationship now has changed.
Yep. And you know, many of you have already written these things out, mm-hmm. and you've been sitting on it for a while and fighting the urge. You've gone over this thing over and over again. You've rewritten it, and you just feel like you need to express yourself. And I get it. But, you know, there was one particular year that I tracked it. Every time someone said handwritten letter, I wrote it in the back of my agenda. Mm-hmm. And the overwhelming majority of time is that they don't reply. That was the overwhelming. And most of the time, it made the situation worse. And today, I've got a email from a guy who's done a bunch of coachings with me. And honestly, he didn't follow the strategy many times along the way. He knows it. He knows it. He owns up to it. A lot of times I would say, let's do this, let's try that. He'd go against it, and it would make the situation worse. And he's been in no contact for a while. And even though we've probably done 10 calls together, he decided to do a handwritten letter. And he wrote a nice handwritten letter. And I'm going to share it with you guys. And you guys let us know what you think about this and how you think about this letter, because I think it's a decent letter. And let's see what happens, okay? So we'll call her Martha.
Okay.
Okay.
Stewart or?
Martha Stewart, that's right. So I didn't want to let everybody know, but yes, it's to Martha Stewart.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
For legal reasons, yes. Okay, dear Martha Stewart, I'm going out on a limb here by writing this letter because I don't want to look back in my life with regret. So I'm putting my pride aside to reach out for one last time. If you want to talk, great. But if not, I wish you well and to find what you're looking for.
Okay. It's short and simple.
No, there's more. Oh. But I want to break this down with everybody.
Because I already jumped into it. I was like, that's it? All right.
Unfortunately not. Martha Stewart wanted to do fine penmanship and a long letter. But what I want to talk about here is one of the first things he's talking about is that he doesn't want to have regrets. So what she's probably thinking is, you know, oh, you're doing this for you. You're not doing this because you care about me. You're doing this for you. And, you know, when you say, you know, I'm reaching out one last time, there is an element of pressure there. Now, in a weird way, it kind of takes it away, but it's also going to like sit with them weird, I think. Mm-hmm. So let's continue with the letter. Self-reflection has allowed me to see where I have gone wrong. I have learned to become the father that I need to be, and I'm working on that chapter of my life. Okay, so now he's feeling good because he feels like he's showing growth and accountability. But here's the problem. Your ex isn't looking for a progress report. She's not saying, I want to give you space for you to show me your transformation,
Yeah.
you know?
And this is where I have a problem with the handwritten letter, is that now after the breakup, they didn't ask to hear how you're doing or what you're going through or what your emotions are. So I could see it being like this opportunity for you to write down everything you're thinking and kind of force them to read it and force them to hear you out when they might not be emotionally ready to do that, willing to do that, or be responsive to you. Now they're going to be responding in their mind because naturally they're reading it and reacting to it as they're reading it, but there's no dialogue. This is just, hey, these are all the things I think. Take it and do with it what you will.
Yeah, it's like kind of dumping everything on them.
Right.
Yeah. There's more. One thing that has not changed has been my feelings for you. I don't like that at all, declaring those feelings again, unfortunately. It's overwhelming.
And I could see this being really centered around, you know, what he's experiencing and what he's going through, which, you know, I think is natural. We want to share with the person that we care about the things that we are going through, but the dynamic has changed.
Yep. You are my partner, my lover, and my best friend. Connections like this are not easily made. I apologize for not hearing you when it counted the most. I regret losing your trust in me. Okay, so now she's thinking, okay, his feelings haven't changed. He's probably still obsessing about me. He's probably still thinking about me all the time. And I think that probably overwhelmed her. Right? There's some more. It would be nice if we could just grab a cup of coffee or have some dinner sometime. Just catch up and talk about the now. The matzo ball is in your cart. I hope to hear from you.
So the matzo ball is in your court?
Yeah. So, it's not a horrible letter.
No.
I mean, it's overwhelming a bit, but
Yeah.
it's trying to show, accountability. It's trying to show that he cares about her. He's trying to take pressure off by saying, I won't contact you again if after this letter.
Yeah. And I think it's genuine. I do think this is a genuine letter. I think he means what he says. I do think that this is a bit more about him. I could see it being extending an olive branch. He's kind of inviting her out. Okay, let's do coffee, let's do dinner. But this is on his terms, right? This is not her reaching out to him or dipping her toe in or sending an indirect direct. It sounds like this was just him out of the blue. So it's a risk, right? But if he hasn't heard from her, then it would be safe to assume that she's not prepared for that yet.
Well, I know what happens.
Okay.
What do
tell me.
you think happens?
Nothing. A whole lot of nothing.
Unfortunately, worse than nothing.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah. Her sister blocked him. Her daughter blocked him. And her sister-in-law, the sister's husband, also blocked him.
Now is he blocked by her as well?
Yes. So he got blocked.
Was he blocked by the dog account or the cat account?
Everything. The parakeet.
The art account?
The neighbor. Everything. The secret work account. Everything.
Oh, man.
So here's another example of what happens. And declaring your love and saying it hasn't changed months after the breakup and saying, I feel like I have to tell you this. Otherwise, I don't want to live with this feeling. That's a lot about you. And like all the different things we talked about with what happens with them. I mean, do I think it was fair that he got blocked here? Not really, but some people will do this. You make them feel uncomfortable sending a letter to them after the breakup, and they just can't sit with it. Now, I think she's avoidant.
Yeah.
But this is often what happens. And so when you have this overwhelming urge to reach out, to reconnect, to express yourself, to lay it all out there, just understand this is likely what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You don't get a response is number one. Number two, it makes it worse. Because now she's told 3 people at least, and they all blocked them.
And I wonder how she told them. Because
he's still thinking about me. He's still not over me. I don't want him knowing what's going on in my life. I want you guys to block him.
And that's the issue, is that through a handwritten letter, it's the same issue as with text. If you were to reach out, you can't interpret tone through that. I know it feels more personable, especially if it's handwritten. You're like, oh, they see my handwriting. They know what I mean. They must be knowing how I'm saying it. But they can be interpreting the letter and reading it from a completely different lens. Like, oh my gosh, I'm still in love with you. I've thought about you every single second. I'm obsessed. I'm never going to stop reaching out to you or trying. So they're going to read it in their light, even if the things that you say there are genuine and aren't necessarily anything too like out of the box. So I do think what he said was real. I think it was honest. I think how it was interpreted was probably a lot more intensely than he realized.
Like I said at the start of this, I said it was a fairly nice letter. But when you look at it and you really break it down, you could see, and then ultimately look at the results. The exact opposite of what he was wanting to happen, which is what is often going to happen. When someone tells you to write a dignified farewell letter, you're going to get a dignified block.
Oh, man.
All right. Hopefully this one's been helpful to you. If you'd like to get our help personally, you could do that on my website, askcraig.net. I do email coaching and I do Zoom calls. Coach Victoria is also available for Zoom calls.
I'm here whenever you'd like to chat.
Click on her name on the top of the website to schedule with her. That's it for this video. I'm Coach Craig Kenneth.
And I'm Coach Victoria.
And we will talk with you soon.